Alright, now before I start saying anything, I want to mention that if you're looking for a comprehensive mod guide, don't look at this video, okay? I mean, well, you can if you're deciding what to buy, but if you're getting a mod guide, no, because we're going to be skipping a lot of segments in this video. So, the first segment, of course, will be the review. This is a stock Firefly. It's sort of like a commission, but I'm just doing it for my friend as a gift. Then the next segment will probably be about the internals and what I'm going to do. And we might only have a 3-segment video, and then the last segment will be just like showing what it's like when it's finished. So, once again, don't watch this video if you're looking for a comprehensive mod guide. So, now onto the review. The Firefly is a bulky gun. It's a bullpup design, a lot like the Raven, except the Raven is a little bit longer. And it has this priming bar on top, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, this sometimes gets in the way when I'm holding it because the stock is kind of slidey. So I usually like holding guns like this because it's cool, especially the Raven. But the problem is then you can't prime it. So you will have to hold it like this. And the priming is very comfortable. It's right up here. This is a relatively thin gun compared to other guns I know, especially with the stock. Now, the Firefly is supposed to come with 20 darts. This is a new style end strike Firefly, but both old and new versions are the same. It has 8 dart capacity, actually 16 dart if you include the barrel. And so you can hold darts back here. For example, when you get a streamline, you can put it here. Unfortunately, it's not very stable, so these darts will just slip out easily. That's why you need to get a whistler, which I've already loaded. So to give a quick firing demo, I want to show you that one thing it doesn't do is fire streamlines. This is actually a modded streamline. It's gear up, which is pretty cool. But take a look when this fires. So I just fired a new style tagger, and that got about 30 to 35 feet. Now, here's the streamline firing, and I want you to know that this doesn't work. That just dropped. See? So it doesn't fire streamlines before you mod it. So I also loaded a minimized suction, a Busby suction, and another new style tagger. Right now, I don't have any whistlers with me, so I'm using new style taggers as substitute just because I have a lot of them. It works nicely with the Busby guns, which is surprising since Busby darts suck. And here's the last dart. That fired exceptionally well. Got about 40 feet. So the Firefly is basically a gun for if you like cool, like alien style looking guns. But if you really want something that's able to quick fire, don't choose the Firefly. Another thing I had to mention is that the reason it's called a Firefly is because it lights up. So when you turn off the lights, there's a switch on the side, and it's trigger activated. So this thing lights up, which is the switch for the actual light. When you makes this impressive glow thing. This glows pretty cool. And in the next segment, I'll probably be showing you the internals and telling you what I'm going to do to mod it. Alright, to get the Firefly apart is a real pain because you do have to break these 2 posts back here. And I think there's another one. Because they're glued together, so there's no other way you can do it. Now, as I said before, this isn't going to be very comprehensive, so I'm just going to do some mods to the barrel. And to get the barrel off, you take off this screw located here, and these 2 screws holding in the rotating nut. So then you just pull this part off, and we might not even be doing anything to the plunger tube. So I'll show you what it's like when it's done. In this segment, I'll just be showing you where everything goes right before we put it back together. I'm going to mention again that this isn't comprehensive at all. So I'll just tell you one thing, that the only mod I did was the air restrictors. And that was simple enough for anyone to do. You have to take this barrel thing out by, I already showed you how to take it out. And there is one hidden screw under here. So you do have to take the plunger tube out. And I'm low on springs, so I don't have any extra springs to add. So this is just to show you. Everything's working fine. We're rotating. Works nicely. So in the next segment, I'll show you what it's like when it's done. Okay. So I just finished the Firefly mod, and it turned out pretty great. The only thing I have to do is go back and add a spring that I just got. And that won't be too much pain. So this was a pretty easy mod to do. The ranges like increased almost, not doubled, but increased by about 20 feet, which is really good. And the only real thing I did to it was like destroy the air restrictors. It's pretty easy to do that. The only hard part of this mod was getting the gun apart, because as I mentioned before, this part is glued together. But I put my signature over here, which is basically a circle with a dot in the middle with two little rotor blades sticking out. And that covered some of the ugly spots in the back of the stock, because I did white on electrical tape. So let me show you how it forms now. This is a tagger. Actually, no, it's a whistler. Buzzbee dart. That was a whistler. Tagger. That was a streamline. So now, the good thing is that I can now fire streamlines, and the streamlines go even farther down than these darts, which gives it bigger range increase. Buzzbee dart. This is a suction. And I finally found some of the original Firefly darts. Now I'm going to fire it with the light turned on. The light was left intact. It's very impressive. So the ranges are, as I mentioned before, pretty good. And the smoothness and priming of this gun is really comfortable. And now this Firefly is actually mine now, because I traded my Quick 16 for it. And check out my Quick 16 video if you haven't seen it. So basically this mod was really fun to do, and I'm happy with how it turned out. Thanks for watching.